Hey everyone, I'm Chelsea here with ZTV, a rock stars segment, and I'm here with the Trews. Why don't you introduce yourselves for me?
I'm Colin. I sing and play guitar. I'm John Angus. I'm guitar player.
Awesome. So I just want to start off saying, guys, that this album is No Time for Later. I loved every track.
Oh yeah?
So how did you choose Hold Me in Your Arms as your first single?
I think we thought it had the most kind of like heaviest kind of impact on radio and stuff. We figured it was a good big monster song for the radio and kind of kicked the album into high gear. I mean, we were confident in all the songs, but it seemed between our management and the label and you know, when all the bands sort of took a vote on it, Hold Me became the one.
At a certain point, you got to turn it over to the people at radio, the people that work it on the label side, because that's their job. After that, like, our job is to write them and record them. So that's it.
Any previews of what the next single's going to be?
I think Paranoid Freak. It's number 5 on the record. It's actually my favorite track, so I'm happy about that one.
Doing a video for that?
There's something in the works, but there's nothing concrete yet. But we'll, stand by. There'll be some news about that soon.
Oh, that's exciting. So, how has the response been so far on your tour?
Amazing, except for Lloydminster last night. No, it was good. No, so far it's great. I mean, all these songs work really well live. We're a really good live band, so we're playing all of the new songs, and they're all kicking ass, which is really important for us. And I find the show's growing in its kind of consistency, and the crowds are digging it more than even on the last couple of tours. So, yeah, we couldn't be in a better place, I think.
Do you notice any difference, being homegrown, being Canadian, do you notice any difference from the Canadian audiences to the States? Or
the interesting thing is, I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble with Canadians, but I stopped introducing us as a Canadian band on tour in the States because I'm like, you know what? Those distinctions immediately classify you. Mm-hmm. And like opening for Ace Frehley down south, we just say we're the Trews. And you'd be so surprised how many CDs we sell afterwards. They just think we're from that town. We were in New Orleans, and I just introduced us as the Trews all night, and thank you very much, whatever. I didn't go, hey, we're Canadian. And some guy came up to me after the show and goes, your show started off a little slow, but you made us all proud, like as if we were from New Orleans. So I thought that was pretty funny. But I think we have I think our sound's pretty international, and I don't think we need to be like using the Canada thing or the East Coast thing. It's just we're the Trews, and wherever you are, you should be able to like it.
Yeah, and that's totally agreeable. I think anybody can enjoy this record. That's amazing about it.
Yeah, hopefully, the only major difference when we come home is that people are more jacked, like they're way more excited to see us because they've known us for longer, We're still a new band in other parts of the world. So we're just getting real familiar with the audiences here and them with us, So it's always exciting to come home and play.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, we love playing in Canada, but, we'd like to start spreading that elsewhere.
Well, I thought it was interesting that you guys got your start on a radio contest. Can you tell me?
Yeah, we did. It was cool.
How can you explain that to me a little bit?
Hits FM in St. Catharines has a contest called Rock Search that Finger 11 actually won when they were the Rainbow Butt Monkeys. And we entered, and we didn't think we were eligible because we're from Nova Scotia, but we were living in Niagara Falls, and we entered and we won the thing, and that was sort of what made people start paying attention to us, like in the industry. It led to the contract with Sony and all that kind of stuff. So it was definitely a good break, and we're really grateful for like all the support radio's kept giving us, ever since. Like they've always been super, super great to us, and then we're grateful for the spins. There's nothing more exciting than listening to yourself on the radio. That doesn't really get old. We never turn it off.
It really makes the difference for us as a live act too, to be able to show up in Red Deer and have the show sold out because the radio here plays our songs and stuff, and that is so awesome. Can't even describe it because if we were just coming through and we didn't have that kind of support, we'd probably have a good crowd, but it wouldn't be like full houses everywhere, and that's amazing. We're really fortunate.